Good morning and thank you for joining us. Your two headlines for today are going to be the rain and below normal temperatures. And yes, I did say below normal. It's all going to be due to this cold front. Not a lot of moisture associated with it currently, but we will see that changing within the next couple of hours. Pretty dry across our viewing area over the last 3 hours, but we do have a flood warning in effect for Black Creek. I'll go over those river projections in just a second. It's going to be in effect until later today and tomorrow as well. Current temperatures are going to be in the mid 70s, even upper 70s for Florence, seeing 76 along the coast. Make sure you have your umbrella handy with you today. By noontime, we are going to be expecting that rain already, but slow to warm up. 79 degrees for the beaches and similar conditions for inland.
13 real-time radar.
Time now is 7:14 on your Sunday morning, and yesterday it was really all about the PD. Most of the rain fell there, only a trace in Myrtle Beach. Rain for a couple of minutes, that's really all I heard. It was a heavy downpour, but literally lasted like 5 minutes here. Looking at the last 24 hours, most of it was in the PD, about a quarter of an inch, but isolated areas saw nearly an inch and a half. Saw that in Hartsville and even saw some areas near 2 inches of rain. All of that fell within the span of 3 to 4 hours. And that's really going to be what we're looking at today. Once again, very heavy downpours, but it's mostly going to be along the Grand Strand. Live look out over Georgetown, not the best looking. Do have some pretty overcast skies out there. And all of the rain that we saw yesterday does actually give us a flood warning for Black Creek. This is straddling I-95 for Darlington and Florence counties. And here's a look at what these rivers are projected to be. So today, just beginning to get into action stage, which is not minor flood stage, looking at 7.4 feet there. But on Tuesdays, when we're expecting Black Creek near Quinby to Crest, that'll be at 12.3 feet, and gradually that'll be dying down over the next several days. So the good news is, even though the cold front is in the vicinity and it's moving very, very slowly, it is going to cool us down significantly for today. But when I say that, I mean just the air temperature. Humidity is still going to be in check. Unfortunately, still going to be pretty uncomfortable out there, and that cold front will still be moving through the area today. Here's a look at radar and satellite imagery where that front is currently located. Already in the PD, but still not quite offshore and hasn't really made it to the Grand Strand just yet. Over the last 3 hours, we know the front is somewhere in here, but not seeing a whole lot of rain associated with it just yet. That's going to be changing over the next couple of hours, and we'll see that right now on the Futurecast. Lighter showers are expected this morning, not getting quite to those heavy downpours. Once we add the heat of the day, that's when we start to get these isolated heavy downpours by mid-afternoon. But once we get to the evening time, this is going to quickly expand into a much more widespread event. Now looking at 7 o'clock, the heaviest downpours are going to be to the south of our viewing area. This is going to continue even into the overnight hours. Got the heaviest downpours here, Kingstree, Lake City, Georgetown, seeing that along the coast as well. Looks like the border belt is really only going to be dealing with lighter showers for the day today. Potential rainfall totals is given by the European. You can see border belt not expected to get much, but along the coast, anywhere from 1 to nearly 2.5 inches of rain throughout the PD, looking about half an inch there, but that's just what one model is projecting. Now looking ahead to the next couple of days, cloudy start for tomorrow, going to be dealing with some light showers for your Monday. Once we get to the mid-afternoon, your peak heating time, we'll get some heavier downpours here and there, but Monday is much more isolated than what we're going to be seeing today. And Tuesday's got a similar feel to Monday as well. Very cloudy start. Winds are going to transition to coming out of the southwest, so we're going to be warming up once again for Tuesday, where our temperatures are going to return to normal, and we're going to see some isolated storms firing up in the afternoon once again. Highs for today are looking below normal, low to mid 80s, and your 7-day forecast is coming up in a sec. The good news is that cold front is definitely going to be cooling us down for today. Inland is going to be running 10 degrees below normal. Looking for Florence, 82 degrees is your forecasted high there, and we actually could be in the upper 70s along the border belt. Keep in mind, still going to be pretty humid though, and along the Grand Strand, actually going to be warmer than the PD due to the location of the cold front. We're going to be in the mid 80s along the coast with your low temperatures for tonight. Actually pretty close to normal. Actually could be in the upper 60s for Laurinburg, but mostly going to be in the lower 70s, both through the PD and along the coast as well. And here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Your most widespread chance for rain is going to be today, but much lower chances on the way for both Monday and Tuesday. Still going to have below average temperatures for Monday. Beach is going to be near 83 degrees, but we'll be right back to normal on Tuesday. Forecasted high is 88 there. And your warmest day is going to be Wednesday, looking at 91 degrees. Inland has a similar trend, below normal temperatures for the next 2 days, 86 on Monday, back to normal on Tuesday, looking at 93 degrees there, and Wednesday will be your warmest day. We're going to be in the mid 90s.
All right, Hannah, thank you. Well, yesterday Are we about to cry at 7:49 on a Sunday morning? Like, that was so sweet.
It was adorable. It's always crazy when like dogs can still remember you.
Right.
After so many years, and the fact that she said that they were talking about it that morning. It's always crazy when something like that happens.
Right.
It's like
It's a
somebody's
miracle,
listening to you, yeah.
Such a sweet story there.
No.
All right, well, coming up next, we've got your Eye on Entertainment report. We will be right back after this.
Team Forecast First, sponsored by Conway Medical Center.
Good Sunday morning to you, and thanks for tuning in. So 2 main headlines for today is going to be cooler temperatures and also more rain, but hey, we still need it. Looking at radar and satellite imagery, here's the location of the cold front. This is the source for both things, the cooler temperatures and the rain. I'm going to be timing that out for you in just a bit, but it's definitely been a wet week. Across our viewing area, we actually have a flood warning in place for Black Creek. I'm going to go over those river projections coming up in just a bit. But first, temperature-wise, we're slow to warm up. Actually, all cities are still in the 70s, upper 70s for Florence, 76 for Myrtle Beach. Seeing that in Laurinburg and Lumberton as well. If you're going out the door today, make sure you have that umbrella with you, as things are going to be isolated at first and then a much more widespread event as we get to 5 o'clock tonight. We're going to be at 80 degrees at 5 o'clock at the beaches and 79 degrees for inland.
Right now on News 13.